Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to the summary of my trade. Summary of the day. Today I shared first time after a while my view on market on the announcements channel, and I decided to look today for buys as a safer option because I can agree that it was supply zone. I also yesterday said that I am no more taking buys on supply or sells on demand, but price was over 24 hours in the zone, so long time can make it potentially weaker, and especially that if here was the whole supply is from the left on the 4-hour time frame. Yesterday I also said that the price came to the zone with increasing volume, and this could be matter of time to break the zone, and I don't trust when so high volume is going to the zone. Yes, the price is driving fast, yes, as a truck, and then can see the wall as a zone. So this wall can with high chances be broken. So another picture in my crazy head. So when price was ranging the whole day and today was still there, so I decided to look for a buys. It was for me kind of logic and safer than riskier, the more risky. I marked some equal highs as a potential safe take profit levels, and honestly I thought that price can go bit deeper as touch of the 1-hour demand zone, or even with the M15 point of control. So yeah, what happened? Just before my entry, I found here the M5 demand. It were big chances that price really want to go deeper. Yes, there were two zones close to each other. Still risky, so that's why this time I didn't take the entry so low as, for example, Randy took. Before few days ago or the 2 weeks ago, sometimes I'm taking the trades when I see the liquidity grab, the potential of liquidity, but here were the two zones. Yes, this grab could be deeper and more powerful, or even just change of the trend and really I forgot the word. This could mean that really the supply is still valid. This is what I wanted to say. So I didn't take any immediate entry. I was waiting till the price can go back above the equal lows from here. Yes, the my marked. So when I found here so high volume, as I like to see on liquidity grabs. So if price is back again, I was looking for the entry, and I measured this one candle. It perfectly crossed the my box on the half. So I found here that this is my candle to entry. It looks nice on picture, on chart. So I measured it and just was waiting for low volume. I wrote here that the volume of measured candle was 79, and the two next touches were too high. Two big bars of volume wasn't anything clean, and I was just waiting for really good invitation, and it appeared on this indecision candle. So maybe luck, but once again I caught the momentum. It was just hard to manage because of a lot of pullbacks. But the one more thing I want to show you is what I also already shared on the Instagram. Here, yes, here were the equal lows on the M5. Here was the big push to the downside. The huge orders were on bottom of the candle. So even, yes, here was the imbalance on the buyer's side. So there was really high risk by taking the trade from the beginning of wave, new bullish wave, because price could react with this imbalance and really further go down to the demand zone or to the M15 point of control. So this is the reason why I this time waited to see the safer entry. Yes, because imbalances, this is the areas where we are looking for entries to continue the trend. So this move was sharp, and it was my first confirmation by breaking this imbalance but not respecting this price level. So I was yes, I feel more not confused, I feel more consistent with my with my view. Oh, this is the imbalance. Yes, it wasn't respected. Price didn't decrease the volume in this area, just broke this. But here was risky, so I wouldn't take the entry from somewhere here. Yes, as it was here. Yeah, it was still below the imbalance. Price could calm down and really go further down. So it was for me risky. Congratulations, Radi, for your feeling of the chart. But yes, I can agree that there were high chances that this is really liquidity grab. Yes, we had equal lows above the demand zone. Just the risk was second zone very close. Okay then, lower volume, I entered. So why I was holding still the price and I, for example, didn't close it after this wave? Because when price made another high, broke this supply zone, I realized that here we have another equal lows above fresh made demand, like here. Yes, I entered with demand, and here were the equal lows above demand. So I accepted that maybe price can go deeper to make another liquidity grab. So I just push up my stop loss a bit higher. Still I could lose some money. So it was not any break even, any stop loss in profits. And then price made another high. So when this is the same scenario as here, yes, equal lows with liquidity grab for a high. Here very smaller, much smaller, equal lows with liquidity grab for a new high. So this was for me confirmation that price is doing the uptrend. Oh, sorry, today have problems with talking. Yeah, and another thing, I was a bit scared when this small gap was broken and when price made another equal lows. It was a very long trade, almost 1 hour trade. I don't like so long to manage my position. But any low was broken on the way, so yeah, I was really holding. My stop loss was only at break even, so it would be not nice if after 1 hour I would earn nothing, and I spend a lot of time and my energy and my energy to manage the trade. So price was very messy, and I don't like the pullbacks. Most of the time my trades are like one momentum and that's it. Here very dangerous moves. They were waiting, these big guys, really for something big. And yeah, the second safe take profit wasn't reached for some reason. I will be looking for this after whole day, if price want to go there or not, to take my own notes. So this is very important to make your personal to write your personal thoughts, feelings. What did you see? What you expected? What happened? I know that Ukastrati is doing this. We are talking about the notes a lot of time. Also, our new member Jeff Lowe is doing. He used a nice app. It's called OneNotes probably. I need to check. And he can put there all screenshots, all notes. Yeah, I seen some Damn, I have really problems with talking. Sorry, guys. I see some examples from him, and really, this looks very nice when Jeff is copying some print screens of the course. Like, for example, my checklist, what I'm looking for to the entry, and he was doing some checks. Yes, that this passed, this passed, this passed. So yes, I can take the trade. Very nice. It's nice to read this, because this is for me information that you are treating this seriously. And yeah, I love it. So I'm also want today, after whole day, for example, a late New York session, almost at the end, to look at once again on charts before I delete all zones, to check if price went when I wanted, or why, for example, went on opposite side. It's very, very important to read this, not to just take a trade and close everything and sayonara, but really learning. Yes, if I drew some zones, this is for some reason. So if price want to drop 50 pips, it would be good to learn and to check why it happened. Yes, if I was bullish today, my view was bullish, so I price, for example, dropped 50 pips. Even if I caught good buy, as today, yes, I caught nice buy 1 to the 5, and then price dropped, missing my zones. So it's important. Yeah, this is learning process. We all can do this different. I'm just sharing my techniques, my ideas, and I really like when I see that someone is following me almost step by step as a shadow. It's very nice. Okay, guys, the second setup, what I found, also based on footprint, would be my break even, maybe loss, but I hope that would be break even. I would be looking for another buy, and I will show you why. So big movement up, and by missing the another highs, would be for me information that the sellers are not ready, and maybe the buyers left some pending order in here. Yes, it was very messy area, so I would draw here my my demand zone. Yes, from they sold for a buy, as I'm calling this. So not only the tiny candle in here, because this is the lower time frame, so whole move as my base. Then here was something interesting. Yes, here price broke the resistance. Resistance changed as a support, so here was nice weak. It was also feeding the 50% of candle which broke this whole ranging market, and price was sitting here. So not so clean, but this could be read by me as a support and potentially equal lows. And this happened above the demand. So here looks like really like a liquidity grab for a fresh high, for creating new structure. And let's see how it looks like on the M5 footprint. It was here. This is the big candle on M5 which pushed the price so up, and here we had the base from demand zone, and then was the imbalance, yes, on the seller's side. So the buyers pushed so strongly up that the sellers didn't have enough time to react. Yeah, here I would miss my entry, and here the price nicely calmed down. The volume from the candle, measured candle, was over 400, and then turned back the volume to 2 times lower. So I would miss anything here, and yes, let's go to the M5 to be more precise. This would be my measurement. Okay, back to the M1. Yeah, so here was the liquidity grab, and price was sitting on the 50. So there was nice decreasing volume, especially here at the beginning when the pin bar appeared. and I would personally enter a bit later because I like to see 2-3 candles at least. Of course, I cannot honestly say if I would not be if this would be not the emotional entry, yes, like here and with 3 pips below the wick. But if not here, the price really had very low volume. So I would enter on somewhere here on the 50. Maybe here really, as I said, but maybe here, even with lower volume. And this would be my break-even trade. Yes, when price broke the structure, broke the small demand, very shiny, and this would be the sign that really price had problems to break the last previous high, which could be the potential sign. And all this is one big manipulation and liquidity grab, because price even didn't want to go higher. Not clean, not perfect. So by thinking like this, I would close my trade here after maybe even later after rejection candle. This was the break of structure, right? Even the small demand was broken. Better to not believe on rejection, on turn back. Better to manage the position to the end, not trust, yes, or even worse, not to move your stop loss lower because, oh no, price is coming back, maybe we'll return on this demand or something like this. No, take the loss or close the trade if you are not feeling comfortable. So I would close this. Looks like now the price action not so perfect. I would be confused if this is the sell setup or this is just another play, or maybe price want to go finally to the demand, to the 1 hour demand. Honestly, really, I would be confused. It's not that I'm god of forex, but when I see the opposite moves to what I was looking for, it is better not to touch the charts. I was today only bullish. I took one buy. I would take the second buy, but there's really big need to read the candles all the time, not just set the trade and go out of home shopping or something like this, set and forget. No, please do not do this. We are not gamblers, we are not believing, we are reacting on what market is telling us. So here the reaction would be break even or maybe plus half risk to reward ratio. As I would not look for any sells, I will really just close my platform. Maybe New York session will bring more info, more cleaner price action. Right now I see that this could be really maybe the preparation for sell setup, because this move here looks like compression. Yes, we can see the zigzag move to the upside, very clean compression. I didn't see this before, and then shot to the upside. Yes, strong move, very high volume, still increasing to the top. So this could be the compression. Who knows? Yes, I don't know what can happen as the next candles. I can just read. Especially as I said, I was focused only on buys, so doing opposite thing is cheating myself. I don't like to change my point of view, because this is gambling. Yes, this is what they want to see, the big guys. They're inviting you to buy, you are buying, but then they're doing liquidity grab and looks like sell, you are jumping into sell, and then once again the manipulation. And yeah, be prepared, guys, for the games they are inviting us. So do not make any panic. If you lose, you lose. Just take a lesson from this. So one clean setup for me, and the second, even if this was counter trade, should be good managed and still closed in little profit or break even. So not every setup is perfect, clean and wonderful to take. Just read the price action and everything will be fine. Matter of time to master this craft. Okay, thank you guys. Hopefully this is useful for you. How I see the market. Yes, I want to every day record some small video for you. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.